And we're live, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get started.
Don't wait for tomorrow. Live for today. Keep chasing the sunshine and go out and play.
Hey, good day, everyone. Welcome to JK's Deal Reveal. Very excited to introduce to you one of those gatekeepers that I've been talking to you about, McKinley Tate here, Cleveland, Ohio, specifically Buckeye Shaker. We are sitting right now at the Greater Cleveland Real Estate Investor Association's new headquarters on East 118th and Buckeye. And we have, I think we have a deal for them today. What do you think?
That's
Fantastic. And so, as you know, these deal reveals every single week for the last 3.5 years, we've been bringing you a deal. And I just happen to be here with one of our gatekeepers. So we figured, why don't we just bring it on live? So that's our big giveaway for you. We have a fire sale, right? The last couple of months, every single week has been real live opportunity. Like, take action right now. It is for sale. You can just send us an email, call us up, and say, I want it, and it's yours. It's as simple as that. And so, deal revealing you a property. We're going to look at it lightning fast like we usually do, 5 to 10 minutes. We'll see how much value McKinley wants to give us here tonight. We're seeing that the numbers are way better than back home, right? 4 times, maybe 10 times better than in Canada. And you're going to see here an opportunity for under 50K. You can buy an investment property for under 50K today. Okay, that's what we're talking about. So we're investing when and where the numbers make sense. And here he is. Here's McKinley. And so we got the property address on the screen. People can do their own due diligence, but why don't you just tell us a little bit about the property? You know, you've got the story. It's your deal. It's our deal. So let's make it happen.
okay. The property is located in the Buckeye area. It's a nice up and coming area. All the areas around it is being gentrified pretty much. The property is on a nice quiet street. It's actually, if you look it up, it says 2 bedroom. It was really like 3 to 4 bedrooms, and it's actually 2 full baths. The property needs some updating. It's an older couple that used to live here, and they moved out into the suburbs, and they kept the utilities on, and they didn't do really too much to it since they moved out. It's just like it was when they moved out. So it just needs updating. Carpet, some painting. I would update maybe we talked about the electrical a little bit. That's it pretty much, just updating. And it's in a really great neighborhood that's coming up. And it's right across the street from the grocery store, the banks, pretty much near everything you need.
Let's talk a little bit about the neighborhood, because I've been talking about Buckeye for the last couple of months now. This property is right on the edge of the epicenter of grants, big money coming into. So there's this epicenter. Unfortunately, this property is right outside, but that still means that it's going to take advantage of, you know, just the boom that's going to happen from this epicenter. That center, over $100 million is being given literally for grants to gentrify the area, to make it, I like how Lyric said it, to make it to the standard of all the new construction and new development that's happening right now, and that's going to continue happening over the next couple of years.
I do want to say this. I do still believe it is still in an opportunity zone. It's just the immediate development that he was talking about. It's just outside. When he said it's just outside of that, it's I think it starts at 116th. This house is on 115th.
Literally 1 street off the perfect location for Buckeye, but that doesn't mean it's not good. It's just great instead of exceptionally located. Exactly. For this opportunity and this strategy right here today. All right, so that's fantastic. So do you have anything else you wanted to say about the property, or I can drill you on the 2 golden rules?
Yeah, you could, well, the only thing I was gonna say pretty much is it's great for a rental. It's all right for a flip, but I would say it's really great for a buy and hold. Uh, 2 bedrooms, well, 3 to 4 bedrooms, 2 baths. You probably looking at Section 8, about 1,200, 1,300 a month. Regular pay, about 1,000, maybe 1,100, something
Once
like
it's
that.
fixed up,
Once it's fixed up.
yeah.
So I say you probably need to put about, it depends on how high end you want to go, anywhere from 10 to 20 into to the update.
I gotta get your crew on the property. Yeah, like there is cosmetic, right? It's the way we phrased it right before the call is it's a big cosmetic job. The way it looks like. Newer roof already in there, but we do need the electrical and certainly, carpet and paints for sure. All right, I love it. I love it. So let's talk a bit golden rules. So let's remind ourselves what the two golden rules of real estate are. You want to buy under market value and you want to buy cash flow. So McKinley, how are we doing on those two rules for this property?
Under market, value way under market, I would say, if you dip this house in gold, it would top out probably about 80, 90,000, maybe even 100.
Right now, today, right? But
Exactly.
we're so close to the opportunity zone that in a couple of years,
And I'm thinking that you're talking about at least 10, 20% gain in a couple of years minimum. Uh, the first rule
and then
was
cash flow. If
cash
you're in it for say 60, 65,000 all in, and it's kicking off 1,000 a month, keep round numbers.
So basically, if you're doing a burn method where you're going in, if you go cash, you can refinance, pull your money back out. Or if you're going hard money, once you finish, you probably be at about 7, 8% in this market, but the rate's supposed to be dropping soon. I think early next year.
They dropped today a little bit.
They actually dropped today.
Yeah, they dropped today.
So you're talking about taxes, principal, interest, taxes, insurance, about maybe 600 a month ish, and you'll be able to rent it out for about at least 1,300 a month.
So we got our cash flow. We're pretty close to that $500 a month in cash flow if you're by taking this down cash. So that's solid cash flow all day long, and rents have just boomed, right?
The rental market is just ridiculous in Cleveland, Ohio, really all around, but in Cleveland, the rent markets have, like, I would say they increased about 30 to 40%. Easy.
In the last like 3-4 years.
Yeah.
Absolutely. It's been.
Let me say this too. This property is near the Metro. It's not the hospital. What is it called over there? The Metro Health, and it's also near a lot of other facilities. So there is a possible nurse, traveling nurse situation in Airbnb.
I love it. It's awesome to have alternative exit strategies because this area, although right now, like I think there's better areas to do some Airbnbs and some traveling nurses right now today for this location. But fast forward in 5 years or in 10 years, you want to have a property in this location because then, boom, you could maybe convert it to a short-term, mid-term rental and double, maybe triple the gross income off this thing. But you have to buy them now to then have that potential exit down the line. So sometimes it's not always about, the today you're buying the unicorn today. Sometimes you gotta buy the baby, you've got to buy the egg, and then it'll eventually grow into the golden goose. Right?
So you're talking about a really up and coming neighborhood, a great deal. The cash flow is there, and the potential is so good for this area. It's really one of the most up and coming areas in Cleveland.
And one of the least known, right?
Exactly.
Up and coming. Like you can talk about Clark Fulton, like right off of Ohio City. Like those people know that that's up and coming, and so the price is reflected.
Yeah.
Here,
you can get in now
while
the prices are still low. Because you go to Clark Park, Fulton, like the areas you just said, it's ridiculous. It's overpriced. You'd be lucky to find something there, and if you do, you do have a golden egg for sure.
100%. Yeah, we bought one over there. Still needed some work for 120K.
Yeah,
I still needed a bit of work.
And those values are up in the roof. But these values are starting to come up over here, especially because you got the very next hot spot is like right next to Buckeye area where this house is, and we just talking about that Larchmont area.
Yep.
Them houses go for 200,000-300,000 right next door to it.
Yeah.
So you'll have some comps there already. To start the
100%.
deal.
Yeah. And to that point, one last little nugget here. I know we're already 10 minutes in. Hopefully you're getting value. And I want to remind you that this is a real deal right now. If you're interested, right, it is available right now to purchase. And so send us an email. You know how to do it. info@jkrealestatepartners.com. And, I think Romel's on, the JK team is on. So just post that in the chat so that everybody can just pick that up if they're interested or they want to get on the list for the next properties, because we're building a system right now to just pump out deals, right? we work with the Gatekeeper marketing system, right? How do we do that? Right? Because of this guy, right?
And this guy.
So what we want is to have as many of those amazing gatekeepers finding the deals. We're paying them well for this, right? You're going to get a cut on this, right? But he finds them so freaking well, right? He's local. He's on the ground. He's doing his stuff. He's got his own systems to locate these deals. All we need to do is make sure the 2 golden rules are satisfied. And then?
I got 1/3 golden rule you might want to add to this.
All right, let's do it.
It's got to be a win-win situation for everybody. For you, for us, and everything. I've been doing real estate for 23 years in Cleveland, Ohio. Little background about me. I was a mortgage broker for about 10 years. Also do some contracting and wholesaling. I do a little investing myself. So we have a lot more deals just like this and even more. This is just like the tip of the iceberg,
I
right?
love it. Yeah, absolutely. Now he knows we're on every Thursday, and we might bring him on every couple Thursdays. I think that'd be a good idea.
I love to come.
Sounds great. Last tidbit I said I was going to give you is to the point that we're close to this large schmear, we're close to the Shaker Square and Shaker Heights, and to your comment about Airbnbs and short-term rentals. In Shaker Heights, you're not allowed to do Airbnbs. The city doesn't allow Airbnbs. We're not in Shaker Heights here. We're in Cleveland. We're as close as we can be. We're borderline. So it is legal to do it. And people, yeah, it's more desirable to be in Shaker Heights. No one's going to hide that, right? But we've got the proximity.
And sometimes there's little pockets over here that's borderline Shaker where you can still go to Shaker schools. It's not public schools, Shaker schools, but Cleveland taxes.
I love it. Absolutely. That's a golden nugget right there if you didn't pick up on that. So if you already own in this area, or if you're looking to buy in this area, we've got some resources for you from the financing side, from the grant writing side, the navigating that paper. That's why we're here. That's why we're at the Greater Cleveland's monthly meetup. This is actually the Christmas party today. But this is what they're doing, right? They are the epicenter, and they want to make all of these pieces come together so that not only the investors are making good bang, but the community is being rebuilt and revitalized and providing safe, affordable, just decent housing and an excellent community to live in. So that's what it's all about at the end of the day. Let's not forget, real estate is about helping people, right?
Exactly.
The more people you can help in a bigger way, the more you build your wealth.
And the more you help yourself.
There we go. So that's that. Let's see. You have a couple more minutes for us?
Yeah,
Yeah, we're dragging on a little, but I think that's pretty cool. Yeah, we got some questions. A quick question: if we know the year that the property was built, but we're in the U.S. Everything's public records, right? You can just Google this property.
Yeah, I don't usually know that offhand because it's always public record. Usually our investors, they'll just pull it up and do their own due diligence as far as that. But it's probably if I had to guess, 2019, 1940.
In the 40s, this one?
Something like that,
Yeah.
2040s, something like that.
Pop it up in Realtor.com or on Zillow right now. You'll get that answer in a few seconds for you. Any other questions while we got McKinley here? You know, he is a gatekeeper. He's access to your next 100 deals, right? This is what this guy is right here.
You're not lying.
And not just single families, right?
No, basically all type of properties, residential, commercial, land, multifamilies, commercial retail, warehouses. Getting a lot of demand for warehouses, I was just telling
Yeah,
you.
that's surprising. I kept thinking, you got to tell me, McKinley, what about like those big vacant monster properties, you know, near the downtown and all that? Like, can we do something with that? Can we like, I don't know, like make prisons out of them or something? What can we do with that? We need space, right?
Well,
Those are all brick. They're beautiful.
there's a lot of them. Actually, I actually have access to one. It's like almost 400,000 square feet. It's actually in the Opportunity corridor.
It's on the opportunity
It's
corridor?
on the opportunity corridor and it's an opportunity zone. And it's already slated to build like apartments and transition into apartments. They want that.
Yeah.
So a lot of these historic buildings like that, that's why I say warehouses are starting to be in demand, especially the ones downtown. You were saying, I don't know about turning them to prisons, but we could turn them some type of homes for somebody, maybe not prison home.
So there's a ton of opportunity, and even if you're thinking bigger than, oh, this is just a little single family home for 50,000 bucks, like I want something bigger, add on 3 zeros at the end and I might be interested. Well, like we're connected, right? As you know,
Very connected.
Cleveland is home base for JK now as well. So not only is our team on the ground, we are personally on the ground as well. So last chance here, if you are interested in this deal or any other deal, you write down the address in the chat. Well, it's right on the screen there. All right, it's right there on the screen for you. But JK team, if you can just pull it up in the chat as well, that'd be fantastic. So
and you can send you the pictures, and we have we have a video walkthrough of this. So
you're absolutely right. We didn't pull out any of the pictures of the video, but we have all that. So if you're interested, if you're seriously interested, because it's a quick turnaround, right?
Yeah.
Technically, how long do you have?
Today.
Today, before midnight. Honestly,
no, we'll work some out because we have plenty of properties all the time. This is a good one. I know it's gonna go fast.
Absolutely. All right, one last little comment. What do we have here? I think it's okay, yeah. JK team has posted it in the chat for you for the address. So thank you so much, McKinley. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
And
long time coming, right?
a long time. We've been in touch. He's been part of the team for years, but we just never got him onto the deal reveal. And heck, it happened tonight. You were here, and his history was made today. So fantastic. So have a great evening, everyone. Let us know if you think this is a deal or no deal based on our 3 golden rules of real estate. And send us an email, info@jkrealestatepartners.com, and we'll see you next week.
Thanks, Dwight.
Yeah, Dwight.
Thank you.
Dwight, absolutely.
Deal. He says it's a deal.
He says the deal.
So Dwight says that, then that's the deal.
Yeah.
Right?
Remember you were saying, do you have anybody who's looking for a little bit larger plexes? Dwight's one of those ones. He likes 4 plexes and above.
Oh yeah.
Right? So we're talking about you, Dwight, in your back, now in your face. Isabel says thank you, absolutely.
Thanks, Isabel.
All right, have a great evening, everyone, and we'll catch you later.